There's an interesting and honest conversation brewing among generations, and Whoopi Goldberg isn't holding back from joining in. During a recent episode of The View, the legendary entertainer raised an eyebrow at the prevailing attitude younger people often have toward their elders, particularly baby boomers. The discussion started with a lighthearted question about which generation might actually be the best, especially when considering Generation X, born between 1965 and 1980. But it quickly took a thoughtful turn as Whoopi, 69, openly declared, "I'm a boomer. Old as F." Her candor, as always, sparked both laughs and reflections. Co-host Sunny Hostin chimed in, playfully calling Whoopi a cool boomer, which prompted her to raise a larger issue. Why do younger generations view boomers as uncool or out of touch? Hostin recalled a moment with her goddaughter, who casually tossed out the phrase, "Okay, boomer," a phrase that's often used by millennials and Gen Z to dismiss or mock boomers. That seemingly simple expression holds a lot more weight when you dig into what it implies, a broad generalization that paints an entire generation as irrelevant, outdated, or unaware. And frankly, that's a narrative that Goldberg and Hostin weren't about to let slide. Goldberg pointed out a simple but powerful truth. Every generation has its cultural moment. Referencing Paul Simon's lyric from The Boy in the Bubble, she reminded viewers that each era brings its own heroes and its own style, and eventually, the spotlight moves on. What's cool today may be old news tomorrow. The same younger people who are quick to dismiss boomers might find themselves on the receiving end of the same treatment 20 years from now. And that's the cycle of life. It's a conversation worth having, especially in a time where generational divides are amplified by technology, pop culture, and politics. While it's natural for generations to differ in values and habits, there's also room for respect, curiosity, and learning from one another. Goldberg's point is clear. If we keep categorizing people by their birth year instead of who they are as individuals, we miss the chance to bridge gaps and grow together. Because sooner or later, we all become old AF in someone's eyes, and maybe, just maybe, that's not such a bad thing.